Simon Bradbury, if a state agency ain't broke, why should we fix it?
Well, I would say, Chris, of all the phrases and cliches that people come out with, including myself, probably the least inspirational, least useful phrase is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whenever I see a new idea or hear a new idea that's mooted,
Okay.
so many times people come back with, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Come on, give me some examples then.
Okay, what about regulation? One could say,
Okay, road
it ain't broke, so why bother to fix it?
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that, bosses are going to have to go to level 4 on their qualifications. When that happened in financial services, it meant an awful lot of people left the industry.
Yes. But what I mean is that we constantly need to look at all aspects of our business, including regulation, and just because it ain't broke doesn't mean that we don't need to fix it. That's how we get improvements in our society and in our industry.
Okay, I can't disagree with you. I'm a huge fan of regulation, and it might wheedle some people out of the industry that don't deserve to be in it. And if you can't be asked to do a level 4 qualification, I'm sorry. We're professionals here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We expect to stand at the table with solicitors and accountants.
Yeah.
All you needed to know from your mum.
But some people would say, well, it's okay at the moment. It isn't really broken, Chris. We don't really need to fix it. But we need, as I said, as a society and as an industry, to constantly move ourselves forward. And just because it isn't broken doesn't mean it needs to be fixed.
Anything else?
You look at some of the, let me have a think now. What would be an example? The portal market. Okay.
Don't need any more than challenger portals, do we?
Well, that is one view, but just because that's not broken doesn't mean we don't need to try and improve the situation. I mean, we've got stacks of challenger portals, so-called challenger portals coming along now, and all of those have got new or refreshing or slightly different ideas. You could argue, some people would say the portal market does need fixing, but generally speaking, for the most average consumer, it tends to work. That doesn't mean that there couldn't be something a lot
Because
better.
every man and his dog's setting up a challenger portal now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Even the Bruce brothers are.
Yeah, that's right. But one would argue from a consumer from a consumer perspective, that the portal market is not broken. One could argue that from the consumer perspective, they can go onto the property portals and they can see all the properties they want to buy or rent. Very, very. But with some of the new ideas that are coming on, the great amount of interaction, the greater the improvement in I think they call it nurturing the consumer journey. There's clearly things that can be improved. I think it's phenomenally uninspiring to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Interesting points there, Simon. Thank you for your time.
No hassles.